thought, man, we need something that's a bit easier. This is a good game, but it's long.
Oh man, 10 hours. It's full on. We need something light, but still sci-fi. Something easy that you don't have to think too much.
Yeah, we need something that's gonna let us just play a quick little fun game.
Yeah, next time, you wear a mask.
Welcome to Smashing Plastic, a video series about awesome board games. My name is Shawn.
My name's Richard.
Today we're going to pass through a black hole and into the 9th dimension.
We're trying to escape the gravitational pull of a black hole that we've just passed through. If you imagine yourself stuck in a toilet with your mates as it's been flushed and you're trying to escape.
There's only one toilet paper still floating and you must reach it first, for it can only bear the weight of one survivor.
So let's have a look at this excellent game. So my man Shawn got me this for my birthday, and when I opened it, it's a nice, beautiful big box, and I was excited to get in there and have a look what was in it. So we got the rule book, we've got the board, we'll have a look at that in a second. There's going to be all this stuff in here, and oh, there's just a tiny deck of cards and a little bag of minis. That's it. There's nothing else in this massive box.
So designed by Corey Young and released by Gryptozoic Games, Gravwell out of the box, it's really pretty simple. I mean, the board itself has got that toilet bowl spiral, and it's, it does the job. It's really just a score track. But, I mean, this is the main mechanic of the game, and this is, it's really important. One thing you do get in the box, though, is these ships. These ships are really cool. I mean, I've seen a lot of plastic ships in little, games before, but these ones really take the cake. They look pretty sweet. You set up the derelict spaceships on these two yellow squares, and the number of players you got to go in the middle. And then they did a really good job of graphic design on the cards, though. The cards themselves look pretty sweet. On the other side, you can see what the cards do, and they're all alphabetized.
So with the Gravwell on the box, it says it's 1 to 4 players. But really, you don't want to bust this out unless you've got at least 3 or 4, because there's a lot better 1 to 2 player games out there. But the way the game works is you and your mates are stuck in this Gravwell here. You've just passed through a black hole, and you're trying to escape the gravitational pull. And in order to do that, you've got to use the gravitational fields of the other objects around you, or the closest objects to you. So you're using either other ships or these derelict spacecrafts that are out there already.
So the way your gravitational engines work in Gravwell is that you're going to be pushing and pulling off the closest player. So let's just say, you got these two guys sitting here and here. Now, the closest source you're going to push off of. So this guy's going to go a massive 10 spaces away from this guy, shoot her on the board. Or you could pull closer. Closest guy's this way, so he's going to go 5 spaces in the wrong direction. And then you've got these ones that are like tractor beams, and they'll pull they'll pull everything around it closer together. Pull it 3 squares in. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. And this pushing and pulling, it's really great. And why it works so much better as a 3 and 4 player game is because the more people that are playing, the more unpredictable it is where your ship's actually going to end up as you're going backwards and forwards.
So the way the engine mechanic, or the single mechanic that works in Gravwell, is you have this draft, and this is tells you how your engines are going to operate. So depending on how many players there are, you place out the cards, and then you go around selecting them. And one is visible and one is hidden, and then you get your hand. So the interesting part about this is they have all their letters on them. So you simultaneously play a card, and then whoever has the earliest letter in the alphabet gets to go first. So that kind of makes a bit of an interesting kind of interaction and a bit of a laugh, because you're hoping to go first, but then somebody pulls out a letter A, and that kind of messes up your whole plan.
So really, that kind of brings us to final thoughts. I mean, there's really not a lot to this game.
Yeah, you've got the one mechanic where you're zooming past and back and forth and pulling people towards you, and with the more players, it makes it kind of fun and a bit of a laugh. With a few beers and a few mates, it's a good light-hearted game.
Yeah, it'd be good for kids and good for family game. But like the faults, they're not big faults. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that there's a lot of cards that the vast majority of the deck is just push mechanics. So you kind of you're not really got a lot of choice.
And generally it comes down to the last hand. So you're vying to get out of the warp gate at the end. And usually you're all in pretty close proximity, so it comes down to the last hand.
Yeah, and I mean that's good and bad in a racing game. I mean, you don't feel like you're not racing to the end, but you kind of feel as though the first 5 turns were just kind of filler before the big push.
Yeah, and if you're heavy into games, you probably won't even get past the fact like some of the elements in here have been named things such as Einsteinium. I know you had to make up the alphabet, which is fair enough, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think it adds character, but I have heard complaints on the internet, because the internet will complain about things. That yeah. So thanks for watching. I mean, sorry it's kind of a short review, but it's kind of a short game.
Yeah, that's right. And not every game in your collection has to be Twilight Imperium epic. So that's why we're still going to recommend this game, because it's short and it's fun, and you need those sort of games in your collection.
And your kids will love it. Look, thanks for checking us out. You know, if you want to find us, contact us a little bit more. You can find me at Twitter at Smashing Plastic.
And I'm at Axe Kicker Kelly.
You know how the internet works. We like the thumbs and the likes and the comments. Yeah.
Any feedback you want to give us is always great.
Yes, please. Subscribe. We want a subscription. That's what we really want.
What we really
a little button down there says subscribe up here somewhere. It's one of these corners. Get one of them, and then we'll do a little dance.
Yeah, like this. How about that?